1.
So first WTT encounter between Sora Matsushima, the soaring, shooting star of Japan, and Simon Gauzy, the magic man. What an incredible achievement for Team France, winning the European Team Championships for the first time in 27 years recently in Croatia. It is a golden era for table tennis. That hasn't changed, Rebecca.
Indeed not, and there's just so much talent. We talked about the Korean men earlier, about how much talent they have, Japan's women.
1-3.
France's men too, outperforming their female counterparts here this week.
Yeah, that's right. The French women were beaten actually in their group at the European Team Championships, but you know, they're a very, very young team. They've got lots of time to gel together and develop. And let's give them their flowers, because they did, of course, win a bronze medal at last year's World Team Championships, defeating Team Germany, the reigning European champions, in the quarter-final.
Well, we remember back in August that great run that Gauzy went on at the Europe Smash, had a remarkable run to the semi-finals in Sweden. Clearly playing on home turf suits him.
He loves playing in Europe. He rides the wave of the fans. He looks to capture the imagination. He blurs the line, Simon Gauzy, and sometimes you're left scratching your head. Why would you choose to play a lower percentage shot? Well, he can do it successfully.
He's very unpredictable, isn't he, Gauzy?
Extremely unpredictable. We're just spoiled right now with table tennis. The talents that we have, the shot makers, out of this world.
3-6.
It's Matsushima who's got off to a flying start here. Got his first WTT title earlier this season. That was at Taiyuan. Third time he's appearing in the quarterfinals of a Champions event. It's been a rapid rise.
The WTT contender Taiyuan, the hardest contender to win. He beat An Jae-hyun in the final. Just a word on that Simon Gauzy performance at the Europe Smash, Rebecca. Probably the event of his life, individually speaking. He was 3-1, 9-6 up on Lin Shidong as well, wasn't he, in that semi-final?
Unreal.
Oh, he's good back here, Gauzy, we know that. And no one's returning that one. Matsushima playing for positioning, holding down the fort. Nice put away from the 18-year-old who won his first ever Japanese national championship title this year. That's in men's singles, of course. This guy's from a infamous table tennis family. Simon Gauzy's brother as well, Paul, very talented.
Closing the gap here. Matsushima with 3 unanswered points, but he's been pegged back, and it's just a 1-point game now. It's up to a blistering start already. He's got incredible maturity for an 18-year-old Matsushima, but he can be volatile, can't he?
He can be. If you can get on top of him fairly early, he begins to kind of sulk, and he finds it hard to reset. Oh my word. Gauzy with a shot! All the way back in no man's land. Goodness gracious me! Where was he?
I don't know where to start with that one.
You shouldn't have to be worried about that if you saw Matsushima. That is incredible. That was a Hashimoto-like shot from Gauzy.
Oh, pure class from Matsushima. Best of 7, of course. We want this to go to 7.
We do, just so we can see as much table tennis as possible. Beautiful inside-out, faded finish from Matsushima, right off the bounce.
7-10.
Well, 3 game points now for Matsushima. This has been remarkable from the teenager. It can't be easy playing in front of thousands of fans all willing you to lose.
Dynamite, that backhand. I tell you what, Rebecca, it is one of the very, very best backhand counters in the world, that one. Yeah, this could be a coming-of-age story for Sora Matsushima, but at the same time, it's a chance for Simon Gauzy to cement himself as a hero for his nation.
Wow, 2 game points saved. He and Alexis Lebrun, the last remaining home players standing in Montpellier. Matsushima goes long. Oh no, he doesn't.
Gauzy just somehow saving that. It looked like an easy miss from Matsushima, it looked like an unforced error, but the truth is you never know what Gauzy's going to do, so you can find yourself missing balls you might not normally miss.
10-all.
Oh, the momentum shifts.
Oh, he had a great chance there. Gauzy manoeuvred Matsushima out wide with a strong receive. Just couldn't put the cherry on top.
Oh, and that flick. You know what? You need media defenders in here.
So many young fans in here, ball kids as well. We're looking at some future French champions. Nothing more inspiring than seeing this up close and personal.
Oh, well.
11.
Matsushima regains the edge. What has he got here? The 18-year-old who had game points at 10-7. Gauzy goes long. Matsushima wraps up the opener, 13 points to 11.
1 love.
There's just something so romantic about the way that Simon Gauzy plays table tennis. So different on the other side of the table with Matsushima. He just stands on business, such a no-nonsense young player. But I tell you what, he does have a lot of flair to his game as well, Matsushima. He's got lots of feeling. And sometimes he plays some ridiculous counters that are seemingly unplayable.
Gauzy gets a point on the board to start off the second game. It must be difficult, despite the fact he's got everybody in this arena shouting to him. That pressure must be hard to deal with as well. Taking up the ground then.
I guess all you can do is try and use it as fuel to your fire. Think of it positively. How many opportunities do you get to play in front of your home fans? This many home fans.
Full level. Now Matsushima does have a tendency to let his head drop, as he alluded to earlier, when things aren't going his way. It's going to be important for him just to keep on top of that.
I doubt we'll see it here with this many eyes on the table. I think he will have had a little bit of a talking to from some of the Japanese coaches. And I must say that I think Matasaka Moritsono, the whippersnapper of a player, a double specialist, is a fantastic match in the corner as a coach for Sora Matsushima. And that he can really help him stay positive.
Misfires completely, sends the ball into the stands.
Those are the kind of points that will scar Matsushima. But look at the kick. Ended up flying off the top edge. The 18-year-old's racket to infinity and beyond.
4-5.
Now, in terms of the remaining players we've got here in the men's draw, we've got these two. We've got Dang Cho of Germany, Jules Morgard, the number 4 seed, Darko Jorgic, 7th seed Alexei Lebrun. Who's favourite?
Who's favourite, you'd have to say Troels Morregard. But, you know, if you're Alexei Lebrun and you've just escaped and won the match like you did yesterday, you must feel like the stars are aligning for you in a way. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Alexei Lebrun Troels Morregard final. I wouldn't know who's going to win this one. This is neck and neck. But you never know, do you? It is so open.
And that's what this week has taught us, certainly. It's been one of the most unpredictable tournaments of the year.
Yeah, I would say so.
Probably the most.
Maybe. Nice variation from Simon Gauzy.
No one could have predicted that he beat Lebrun in 5 in the second round, and that showed real conviction from Gauzy as well to do that in front of all these fans. Normally
that's where he lacks just a little bit, finishing it off when he's in pole position. But he had the minerals yesterday. It was something different. But look, he's playing the best table tennis of his life, Simon. The Worlds last year, the Olympics, Europe Smash, and European Team Championships. He is on fire right now.
Yep, on fire. And 5 points to the good. Make that 6, and it's game points. Gauzy levels up 11 points to 4.
Bageled Lin Shadong and then did that against Tomokazu Haramoto.
It's all interwoven.
It is.
Did Matsushima almost give up at the end of that second
Give up,
game?
yeah, gave up.
Yeah, did he think, well, I'm not going to win, I'll just start afresh in the next?
I can't say whether he tried to miss, but he certainly didn't really care. He just thought, I'm just going to slap this. If it goes on, it goes on. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm probably going to lose anyway. That's the kind of guy he is. And do you know what? Some people would say, oh, that's a bad attitude. I actually quite like it. I think that it's interesting. He's a very, very different type of Japanese player. He's like an archer. There's something very, very almost sinister about Matsushima's attacking game. There's a real violence to it. Very different from the artistry of Gauzy.
Well, went to the attack there, but went way long. Consensus getting frustrated, Matsushima.
There's the chop block right there. You can turn heavy top spin into backspin and side spin. It disturbs the rhythm, jams up the opponent. See it a lot from Troels Morregard. And also Adriana Diaz. A pirouette from the Frenchman. But what a block. Yeah, well played. Bravo, he says. Sportsmanship.
That we haven't really seen the best of what Matsushima can offer yet, have we?
I think we did in the first game, but now I think that the smoke has settled on this match.
4, 5.
And we're going to now see a more tactical battle. Maybe some more bitty, gritty points, and then it'll change again. Then it'll burst into life rally-wise, and we'll see these really, really entertaining trades. This could well end up being the match of the day here, Rebecca.
Yeah, quite possibly.
And that is saying something with what we have to come. What we've already seen, I guess. Oh, wow. Gorgeous.
I mean, that all started off with that forehand from underneath the table.
Yeah, he almost hooked it, Simon Gauzy. There wasn't much topspin on it. Game recognising game. You had to have feeling to return feeling. The rally went on. But Gauzy in the backhand half, caressing the ball for the win. You saw the strawberry, the fromage of Gauzy. Is that strawberry?
It's cheese.
It's cheese, okay. I was close. The fez.
There you go, same letter.
Yeah, right idea.
Big flick. That's the forehand of Matsushima.
Blitzing backhand of Gauzy.
7-4.
Nice pick up there from Matsushima, giving Gauzy a little bit of a taste of his own medicine. The nice side spin, he brushed up off the half long as he tried the fanning backhand, but nothing doing.
8-7.
Just love the way these two just let it rip. Well to recover the net cord, Matsushima.
7-9.
Moritsono. Possessed. Oh, you should have seen him play, Rebecca. He used to move around like a flea. Twinkle-toed footwork.
No flags, please.
Fantastic doubles player, as I said.
Please.
With
no
Yuya Oshima.
8-9.
Matsushima's got a big swing on the forehand. It's impressive that he can recover, but when you walk past him, you realise he is built for the power game. He's a big boy for an 18-year-old.
Yeah, stocky, bullish kind of guy. I mean bullish in terms of character, I mean in terms of his build. Not for the feet as he squanders the first of his 2 game points.
Long serve.
11,
Oh, a good serve as well, because Gauzy cannot deal with it, and it's Matsushima.
1-love.
Is Matsushima the kind of player who needs a lead? Does he play better when he's in front?
Love 2.
Man, that's hard to answer. I'd have to look into the data.
I think he does.
Do you reckon? Well, I can't recall him ever bottling a match, let's just say that. Although he was in a very good position at the recent Asian Team Championships. China nearly toppled, let's say Japan nearly toppled China. Matsushima got his first ever win against the world champion Wang Chuqin. Tomokazu Haramoto defeated Liang Jinkun. China came back, and then it was Matsushima against Jinkun in the decider, and that was a real chance for Japan. But I don't think in general he is one to let his foot off the opponent's neck.
3-2.
But does that matter against a player like Simon Gauzy, who is so resilient, who is so good in the defensive game? A real hybrid player. Does it matter when Gauzy is playing the best table tennis in his career? Yes, he might have been knocked off the top spot on the batting order by the Lebrun brothers, but that's actually inspired him to improve and work even harder. He's had his best results since their rise.
And then there's the likes of Flavien Photon coming up as well. There's Lilian Bardet. Plenty of competition among the ranks for the French men.
3-4.
Oh, they really are spoiled for choice, aren't they? Special mention actually to Flavien Photon, who made his champions debut here in Montpellier and nearly took out the silent assassin Lin Wenru
Yeah, he did.
3.
A great experience for him going into future competitions. It's not just rugby playing.
Not having a great success rate, Gauzy, with his fading shot right now. He's trying to use additional forearm to actually sort of disguise where he's going to go and create side spin. Try and wrong foot Matsushima, but it's not working for him.
That wasn't working either. Will we see Gauzy change things up? He needs to. Why is he having trouble in these last few points?
I think he just feels so much pressure to play his best table tennis very, very early on in the point because of how dynamic Sora Matsushima is and how powerful he is. Also, the fact that Matsushima is a lefty is causing some extra issues for Gauzy in the serve receive. The quality of spin and speed is coming from the opposite place, and Matsushima can cover that table with the backhand flick.
And Gauzy completely misdirecting the backhand of his own, a shake of the head.
.360 lob from Gauzy.
10. 3.
Now that's just old from Matsushima. A real drop the mic forehand.
Yep. See ya. 7 game points.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, says Simon Gauzy. Not too fast. That is a ridiculous slap.
Great sportsmanship from Matsushima. The same again, couldn't quite execute this time.
Can this French crowd act as the 12th man in football terms?
Oh, nicely done. Gauzy gets Matsushima pinned back. You normally see it, the roles reversed there. Matsushima can't quite fare as well all the way back there as his opponent can.
Outstanding from Sora Matsushima. He is sparkling here in the Infinity Arena. But I'll tell you what, I think when you're someone like Simon Gauzy, when you've got so many strings to your bow, when you can make anything happen if you visualize it, it's tempting, isn't it, to go for the audacious. Incredible example there where he played the strawberry and it paid off for him, but it's a question of getting the right blend, isn't it, between that creative play and the aggressive play. Matsushima is very good at returning Gauzy's creative shots.
Yeah, he's got a lot of aggression behind his shots, a lot of raw power from Matsushima. Such a compact, stocky player.
He's seriously frightening. I feel as though if he can keep a lid on his emotions, he will be the biggest threat to Team China going forward.
Time out.
Oh, it's not the restart that Gauzy wanted. No way was that part of the plan. 2 points in it. Matsushima getting away from the semi-final finish. Matsushima is such a quick, powerful player. These forehands are just so hard to contend with.
Took something very special there from Simon. And on parallel, tried the shot.
5.
Credit to this young player here for blocking out the noise. It's incredible what he's doing here.
What angle?
We're about to get to the point where Matsushima needs that extra 5–10% mentally to get over the line. This will be interesting.
Goes to the same spot.
Neither one of these two men have reached the champion semi-final before. But Matsushima just shows no sign of slowing.
Oh, look how quickly he's worked his way through these points after Gauzy's timeout. Got to find some answers and quick. Oh, it was
9.
a timid return, wasn't it?
It was a great serve. It made Gauzy second guess the side spin, the first bounce, where we ended up. It was a good idea from Gauzy. Just kissed the top of the net there.
That's 4-9.
Some important serves coming up for the Frenchman.
Snake.
Audacious from Matsushima. Brings up 6 match points.
It wasn't the best drop shot when he played the first one, but that one was much better. Can he finish this thing?
10-5.
It's the first match point saved. Gauzy still believes.
Well, we saw a miracle yesterday, but I'll be saying my hallelujahs if Gauzy escapes this.
Time out.
Ooh, 2 match points gone. Why did he call a timeout with 5 match points remaining?
Felt a little bit of pressure, and he knows Gauzy can find that wiggle room even in moments like this.
So from 10-4, we're now at 10-7. Matsushima needs to show his savagery here. What a finish. Oh,
11-7.
it was disappointing from Gauzy, and Matsushima wraps it up. Dismisses the Frenchman.